coming in hot, chicken. What's going on from Bristol Motor Speedway, dude? Check it out.
Dude, if you ain't rubbing, you ain't racing. I don't know. What is it? There's something, dude.
Rubbin's Racing
Awesome.
Cole. Rubbin's Racing Cole. Days of Thunder.
There you go. So what's the deal, man? Tell us where you're at, what you're doing, who's playing there. This is awesome.
It's gonna be awesome. Bristol Motor Speedway, the Reds Braves tomorrow night on Fox. It's gonna be incredible. We're doing MLB Central this morning here, getting ready to go on with Lauren Shahadi and Roflo and D-Row, which is gonna be really cool. And then let me get my camera here. Hang on. I'm a one-man show.
Yeah, look at it.
And then tomorrow night's the game. MLB tonight. So just dude, you know what it's like. Whenever we did the Field of Dreams in Iowa, that's so cool.
Yes.
Whenever you do games like this where it's a different, they're building a field in the middle of Bristol Motor Speedway. It's gonna be almost 100,000 people here tomorrow. It'll be one of the biggest.
It's gonna be the record for most
attendance.
Yep. Yeah. And dude, the unis are so cool. Do you think you can steal some of those Reds hats with they got the
I think I know some people. Let me see what I can find. Let me try to figure that out. Dude, also too, I'm seeing it right now, but did you know the track on these speedways, dude, it's straight up and down.
Yeah, it's like being on a roller coaster, like when you go to the sideways.
It's like this, dude. Yeah, you don't realize these cars are going, whatever, 180. I don't even know. I need to be better. But
they didn't give you a research packet. You got to tell Matt Baker to step it up and get you a research packet with what happens in racing, making
with the cars. Yeah. I got to call Baker and be like, "What's going on? I need to know what the racing. I need to know what's going on. The analytics for racing."
Yeah, that's good.
Well, by the way, I know this is different because this is NASCAR. But have you seen the new movie F1?
I haven't seen it yet,
bro. It's honestly, almost like the modern day Rocky. That's what
somebody who I work with compared it. It's like racing's Top Gun 2.
Dude, that's what I literally wanted to cheer. Me and Sarah almost stood up to cheer at the end. I was like, wow. The only time I ever cheered was in Rocky 4 when I was in 6th grade, and everyone was cheering. I was like, when he took down Drago.
If I can change,
you can change. We all can change.
Dude, we had a wild trade deadline, man. It's fun. I was in the New York market, obviously diving in with the Post, but we had a lot of action. I mean, and the winners are East Coast teams, a little bit on the West, a little Midwest. Go ahead. What were you going to say? For initial
JP Morosi, and I love JP because this is what he does. He covers, all this stuff. He said it might have been one of the greatest trade deadlines of all time. So many guys, dude. The Twins traded 11 of their 26 big league roster.
Their Twitter account. If you scroll their Twitter account, because they said goodbye to everybody, it was like the credits, or it was like at the Academy Awards when it's like the goodbye. When they did people we've lost. It's so sad. Hey, listen, you got to do what you got to do, I guess. So I don't hate a team for saying if you're gonna sell, and they sold. Holy
and they kept most of them. They didn't sell Joe Ryan. They didn't sell Buxton. They didn't sell Royce Lewis. They sold Correa.
They did, and they sold his contract, dude, because the Astros are paying a majority of that. Usually, when a guy with that much money gets traded, you're kind of like splitting the difference a little bit, and the other two, you're paying for a lot of it because people don't want it. Astros are like, we'll take most of the money too. So
I heard the Twins did cover $30 million of it. That's what I heard.
They did, but if you look at how big that contract is,
right.
They gave. It's a little more than you would normally see in that situation. Now, in New York, the Mets and the Yankees, it looks like they're trying to do both of them. Remember the 2015 Royals where they had those dudes in the back end of the pen? They had 4 guys just coming out. That's what the Yankees and Mets are doing. And I didn't realize the sidewinding underhand. Rogers, he is nasty.
He's nasty, dude. He's nasty. Well, Rogers, the Mets, it changed.
And health.
You're exactly right, dude. If you want to win the whole thing, your bullpen's got to be locked down because teams don't want now you seeing their starter 3 times around, even in the postseason. Dude. Even in the postseason, they want to get to that pen early. Look at the Dodgers. Look at the Tigers, what they did last year. But look at the Dodgers. You watch the Dodgers win that whole thing. I mean, Roberts was leaning on that bullpen the whole postseason, not just the World Series. So the bottom line is you've got to have thunder, and The Yankees did a great job. The Mets did a great job. They got Ryan Helsley. Ryan
Yeah,
Helsley.
exactly.
Who else did they get? They got Ryan Helsley. They got Rogers, and then they got
Rogers.
Soto. They got that Gregory Soto, good
Yes,
lefty from
exactly. That was the
Baltimore.
day before.
Yep.
And the other thing that I like, it's like you didn't get two Helsleys. Like you didn't get two guys throwing 100 right there. Your bullpen now looks upside down and sideways. You know better than me that seeing different arm angles and different speeds out of the
Yeah.
pen. And now the Yankees, dude, you got Bednar, you got Duvall, you got uh, Jake Bird. Plus what they did, before they got McMahon, like winner,
Right.
winner, chicken dinner, as I say.
Yeah. I think the Yankees have done a great job, man. They got that Slater too. I don't know if he's going to move the needle, but it helps lefty righty matchup.
They got a bunch of depth for their infield too.
Yeah, and you wonder too, like Devin Williams has been so up and down, and Weaver's been okay. Now you got another closer in Bednar. Duvall's legit too, from the Giants. Yeah, Bird's really good, from Colorado. I mean, they did a great job, man. Brian Cashman did exactly what he needed to do, addressed what he needed to address. The biggest reason they've kind of gone on this tailspin is because that bullpen was kind of imploded in the last month or so. Booney's got options. Carlos Mendoza's got options.
Yeah.
And it's just, and then yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah, and then go out west. Let's stay on the bullpen thing. AJ Preller, who John Heyman reminded me, he's from Huntington Station, Long Island. Shout out to Long Island. I did not know that. AJ Preller's but dude, he is the wheeler. He is the gunslinger, dude. He's so much fun, and he gets Mason Miller. That already had their bullpen already have 3 2025 All-Stars, and now they got Mason Miller.
Right, that's incredible, dude. That's incredible. They gave. I must admit though, it is great that they got Miller. They got one other guy too. Who else did they got? One other. Yeah, they got O'Hearn. They got O'Hearn, Liriano. They really did a good job there.
Trey for me, yeah,
But
and they kept Dylan Cease and Suarez.
Yeah, but one of the things that they did though is they were the one team that gave up one of the top prospects in baseball, that Leo DeVries.
Yeah, number 3 prospect, switch hitting shortstop.
18 years old, absolute stud. So, I mean, they gave up a big one there. There's no doubt. That could come back. Is that going to be like the Pete Crow Armstrong and Javi Baez deal?
Right.
You know what I mean? But obviously, Mason Miller, dude, the big thing about Miller, he's got 4 years of control.
Yes. Isn't that
3 or 4 years of control. So you're not losing Mason Miller next year, So, listen, man, you got to love AJ Preller. You got to love. I don't know if you saw on social media, like they can do some fun things. They're like AJ Preller and what he thinks of prospects, and they had him come out in like a rage. 100,000 people, it was probably Limp Bizkit, but they put AJ Preller's face on it, and there he was jamming, and it was like so funny. It's so funny. So, but dude, you got to give AJ Preller credit, dude. No fear, man.
no
If
fear?
you're trying to win a World Series title, that's the bottom line. So, they've done too much. They put together. Getting Machado and signing Tatis and getting Bogarts and, doing all the things, locking up Jackson Merrill. And then that rotation's really good, bringing in Darvish and what they've done, Dylan Cease. So Preller's doing everything he can to bring a World Series title stand. If you're a San Diego Padres fan, you're like, we love this guy.
Yeah, and by the way, the Padres got better than the Dodgers got at the trade deadline. So, that's what you're going. That's what you're going after. Meanwhile, one more bullpen thing. The Phillies, they go out and they get Durant.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Well, at the end of the day, you got Romano in the back end there who's been really up and down. I think he has maybe close to a 6 ERA, and the Achilles heel for the Phillies every year is that bullpen. So they went out and got some bullpen help. They got Duran, which is huge. They also got this a stealth one to bringing in Harrison Bader too, a little bit of little outfield help there. Bader's a great defensively. He's having a nice year, 12 home runs from Minnesota. So I think Dombrowski did some good things too. And listen, every team changed. It's the theme what you just said: bullpen. We bullpen arms. So it's huge. And if you want to stay out west, we're talking about bullpens. I think when you look at we're looking at everybody's bullpens, but a team that already had the pitching was the Mariners. They needed some bats, and the biggest fish out there was Yannijo Suarez, who has been tearing it up this season. So they go and get Josh Naylor, and then they go get Suarez to bring Suarez back. I think that's huge, dude, because now the lineup is so much deeper. Julio Rodriguez is starting to win. Cal Raleigh is still slinging it. You know what I mean? Like J.P. Crawford's having a decent year. All of a sudden, that lineup looks a lot different with Suarez and Naylor in there, and they're kind of different players. Naylor's going to put the ball in play. He's going to hit 300. He's going to run into a few. Suarez is going to hit the ball at the ballpark. But that rotation, the bullpen, I think the Mariners, really did a nice
I
job.
agree.
And they picked up Ferguson too.
For a half decade, you've been saying the Mariners need a big hitter in that lineup for literally almost a half decade, and Naylor, Suarez, that team got improved too. This really makes it an exciting stretch. It's not the second half. You keep saying there's so many games already played, dude. Now it's quick. We're quick to the playoffs from today.
It's a sprint, man. It's first before the break. It's a marathon, and you get here, you're like, all right, we're on a sprint, and you don't think the Yankees are looking at their lineup going, we need Judge back ASAP.
Oh my God.
But they've been getting it done. Stanton's stepping up. He's hitting some home runs. Volpe's had a couple of
Bellinger is co-MVP of the Yankees right now.
He really is, dude. He really is. And dude, I know in the offseason they were kind of trying. Is it Bellinger the guy? Is he not? And then thank God they got him and Max Fried. Had they not got him and Max Fried, they'd be in trouble.
All right, dude, go get your uniform. Can you drive a car today somewhere? Go drive a car. Try to get in.
I wish my hamstring won't let me, but I wish I could.
They should make you. You should be the one that goes, gentlemen, start your engines. Why did they not do that? You're in Cincinnati, right?
I would love to do that. We're in Bristol, Tennessee. We ready?
Bristol, Tennessee. That's right.
Yeah,
I forgot.
Yeah. Okay, brother. I gotta go get makeup.
Yeah.
I gotta get makeup. I need it. Okay. Hey, man, Kitchy, great seeing you, dude. Everyone out there, we appreciate you. Tune in, keep tuning in, and keep subscribing and downloading. Have a great weekend, everybody. And one else thing I want to say. Oh, tune in to MLB tonight, but also tomorrow. The game is going to be incredible. Yes. Bristol Motor Speedway. It's going to be something very unique. So it's going to be awesome. Kitchy, love you, man. Have a great weekend, brother. I'll talk to you.
See you.